Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing you guys how I make my money plot cake, and this is what I use. First, you're going to need some Cello bags. I got mine from the party spot. They're available in different sizes. Just make sure you have a note or two with you just to make sure that you're getting the right size. I also have some tape. I have the thick one, but you don't necessarily have to use a thick one. I have a thick straw and a dowel stick. You can replace the dowel stick with a thinner straw as long as the thinner straw can fit into the thicker straw. You're also going to need your money notes. For the first step, you want to take your cello bags and put each note individually into a bag. For the second step, once all your notes are in cello bags, you want to tape the notes together at each top end. If your notes are not the same size, you would want to start with the bigger or thicker notes first. Once you're done, you're going to flip the notes over and tape the notes once again on the other side. For the third step, you're going to want to measure out your thicker straw the same length as your cello bags. Try to get it as accurate as possible. You're then going to use that piece and roll the money around or onto your thick straw. When you are doing this step, please be careful not to make it too loose or too tight. Once you get to the top, you want to leave a little opening because that is where you are going to put your cake topper, which will allow the person to pull out the money from there. To insert the money into the cake, you're gonna want to make an outline of the length and the width of your money roll. Try to make it as accurate as possible. You don't want it too big. And using that outline, you are going to cut out that exact piece. I usually go just one layer in, but if your roll is a bit thicker, you may have to go a bit deeper into the cake. Now that the incision you've made is done and your money fits into there, it is time to put in your dowel stick. Remember, if you don't have a dowel stick, you can use a thin straw, as long as the straw can go into the thicker straw which you use to roll your money into. Now you want to measure out the length of the cake, but keep in mind that you don't want the dowel stick to be the exact same length from side to side, because then it will poke out your cake, and that's not what we want. So you want to keep it half a centimeter away from each end. For the final step, you want to take your dowel stick and you're going to stick it from one side of the cake, making sure it pokes into the thick dowel straw which you use to roll your money. Now, even though you can't see it, you will feel it, but if this is your first time, you may want to pull out the money roll and just make sure that the smaller straw or dowel stick is actually going through into the thick straw, just to be safe. And then you're going to use a piece just to make sure that it is all the way through, and make sure that it is not poking out on either side of the cake. And that is how your money plot cake works.